Logical operators. Logical operators combines or modify boolean values. They are super useful for making decisions. I'll create a variable isLoggedIn is equals to true. This represents whether someone is logged in, and I'll declare another variable called hasPermission is equals to false. This means the user doesn't have permission. Another variable called isAdmin, make it equals to false also. The user is not an admin. Let me show you all the three values so we can see them clearly. Here we go. You can see we have our values in the console. So let's move on to our first logical operator, which is AND operator. Let me show you in the log. So the AND operator uses 2 ampersand. It returns true only if values are true. Let me show you. So let's say is logged in and these are the AND ampersand sign which you should use for the AND operator. Let's say has permission. So it will check if is logged in is true and has permission is true. If both are true, then it will return true. If any of this is false, then it will return false. So basically it requires both values or each values we're using to be true for getting the output true. If any of it is false, we will get false. You can see in the console we are getting false because has permission value is false. So it immediately gets false. If we make has permission to true, it will result in true because now both values are true. If we make is logged in false, it will return false because one is false. So I think you get it. Let me show you the second logical operator, which is OR operator. So let me show you in the console. So the OR operator uses 2 vertical bars. It returns true if at least one value is true. Let me show you how. Let's say is logged in, or these 2 pipes we should use for the OR operator. Has permission. So our operator requires at least one value should be true to result in true. If both are false, we will get false. So in this statement is logged in is true, then it immediately return us true because one is true and it requires only one to be true. That's enough. Has permission is false, so that will not affect this and it will return true. You can see we are getting true because is logged in is true. If we make it false, it will result in false now because both are false. If we make has permission true, we will get true because at least one is true. If we change this to isAdmin, we will get false because isAdmin is already false and is logged in is also false. So I think you get this one as well. Let's move on to our third logical operator, which is not operator. So this is not operator. I've already told you in our previous lessons, this exclamation mark is called not. So the not operator uses an exclamation mark. It flips the value, like if is logged in is true, it will return us false. If it is false, it will return true. So right now it is true and it is showing true here. If we add not operator at the starting, we will get false because this operator flips its value to false. If we change its value to false, that not operator will flip again its value to true. So these are 3 logical operators. These are the foundations of decision making in programming. Follow for more.